We'll be with you guys in a couple minutes time. Stand by. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Choo Choo Tuesdays. How are we all doing? Welcome to episode 128. I am the Aussie Don, your free time Train Sim World and Train Simulator Classic winner. 2 times for 2023 for Train Simulator and week 16 for Train Sim World. How are we all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. We're on the legendary first ever Train Sim World route of Sandpatch Grade. We're in the Cumberland docks at the moment. Cumberland Yard, which is also shared with the B&O subdivision. But obviously B&O is not in Train Sim World. Love to see the B&O in Train Sim World, but nonetheless. How are we all doing today? Welcome aboard. After 8 PM in the east coast of Australia, just after 11 AM in the UK, just after 12 PM in Germany, just after 6 AM in the eastern states of the US, and just after 5 AM in Oklahoma and Texas. And it's just after 3 AM in LA, in the west coast of the United States. Welcome aboard, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for joining me. Just after 3:30 PM in India, just after 5 PM in Indonesia, and just after 7 PM in Japan. Alright, here we are. This is known as Sandpatch Fast. This scenario, I do apologise, I thought it was Fast Patch Grade. It's actually Sandpatch Fast. Whoops. A little bit of a typo. First, I absolutely was surprised when I was going through the scenarios list the other day and I came across this one. I thought, oh wow, this is an opportunity for me to re-download Sandpatch Grade. I thought, why not? We'll take a commuter trip on here for the first ever time. This is, yeah, I was quite interested. I thought, ooh, this is different than the typical CSX great heavy hauls that we roll up through here. Going to do it a little bit fast. We're going to just go off the speed a little bit on this one today. Modular. Centaurium. Centaurium. Give me a second, folks. Just have to do something here for a second, folks. I do apologise. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to fix up a listing of a couple of things I'm selling online at the moment on Facebook's marketplace, but yeah. The blue thing's not coming off. I haven't got MTA or anything on, so yeah, none of that's on. So I don't know. big night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, man, I've got to at least get a couple of hours sleep before I do wake up and go live. Overnight, our time here in Australia, folks, around 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m. We're going to be with you guys live with the launch of Oklahoma with American Truck Simulator. Ooh, you betcha. It's showing up in the upcoming live streams. Do note that is a rough time at the moment. That's set. So we're not exactly sure what time we're going to be going live, but yeah, do note we will be live nonetheless. As soon as we download it, we'll go live. But that is a rough time at the moment. It's around that time frame anyway, so that we will be live. So do join us for that one. If you can't join us live, there'll be a full replay for you guys, as well as today's Choo Choo Tuesdays. If you can't join us live for the whole show, don't fear. You're going to watch it at your own time and pleasure, your own leisure. That's it. That's how we do it here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. If you can't join us live for anything we do, always a replay for you to relax, enjoy. SD quality for the first 16 hours roughly. YouTube has a process period after the streaming where they process the video. It's like a video, they process it and, you know, make it look nicer. Yeah. It's just always been a YouTube thing, so it should look nicer within 24 hours, 48 hours afterwards. And I notice after a couple of days it does look a little bit better. So most of the time when I just go and check the quality, I notice the differences. So yeah. Not by too much, yeah. Streaming tonight at 12,000 kps tonight, so we've jumped it up by 1,000 from last night from our ATS stream. No, they don't have announcements. No announcements. The only train that officially has an announcement in Train Sim World is the Scottish commuter. So that's the only one that is official. Obviously, we have the beautiful announcement. We have the beautiful announcement website for the Class 700, which was discovered by me by watching the British Ace, actually. So he did an announcement thing with a passenger run at the release of Class 700, and I thought it was quite interesting. I thought, wow, that's really cool. And it's actually official, so yeah, that's really cool. And it has a fella that I've been subscribed to for over 18 months now, Jeffrey. He's also got his little Brighton Mainline announcement that he ended up doing. I actually watched a video from Jeffrey that when he did that announcement too, which was quite cool. I don't know what this red thing is, folks. Don't worry about it. We don't care about points anyway. We're here to enjoy it tonight. And I can say that we are currently 18 miles away, but obviously this is sand patch grade. At 18 miles is just a illusion, folks. As you know, if you go around the mountains, it can go up and can go down. It can stay on a certain amount of miles for a while. It's more than 18 miles, trust me. It's more than 18 miles. Go. Let's see if we can get over into this barn over here. Oh no, we can't. Over in here. Here we go. looks so cool on here, eh? You know what would have been better going through here? If someone could do a scenario with the, I don't know if you could possibly do it, but I would love to see the either one of the M tracks on here. What do you? I don't know about the Acela, but the ACS 64 with the M fleets would look absolutely awesome along here. Interesting to see if the BNSF actually can get on here as well. I wouldn't mind rolling the BNSFs with the double stackers on here. That would be really cool. No, that would be a few hours if it was a full length, but yeah, it would be really cool to see. By the way, folks, if you know your history of Train Sim World, this was originally not the original pick from Dovetail Games when they were building the game. Originally, they had another route that they did have in planning, but it didn't actually go to plan. That was already signs of future issues there and then. When you think about it. But yeah, this was originally not the route that they were intending to go to kick off the Train Sim World experience. So yeah, there you have it. And yeah, this was the launch route for TSW1, CSX Heavy Haul. And the first ever DLC, as I explained to you guys many times over, it was the Western Main Line, the Great Western Railway, which is Train Sim World named it the Great Western Express, which is Great Western Railway, Western Main Line. It goes way further in reality. Obviously, it goes down to Cornwall, and other places as well. It goes to Heathrow in reality as well. So yeah. It's been a damn long time since I've been on here though. I don't know if this could actually be the first time I've been on here this year. I haven't had it downloaded, but I did re-download it again. By the way, folks, if you're not aware by now, you can save 50% off with all the Switzerland merchandise on Train Sim World currently at the moment. The Rosaleni is on sale. The Sensei to the Central Swires, S-Bar and Central Swires is on sale, and the what was the other one? Oh, the anniversary pack. So all the Switzerland stuff is on sale now. So get hold of your Swiss kicks today, half price. Now, I do believe that is on PC Steam. I'm not sure about Xbox. Now, I think it's another Steam sale. And the Xbox and PlayStation gamers again will be going, oh, not another Steam sale. Well, guess what? You guys shouldn't cry because you guys get the DLCs before Steam does. We have to wait forever. We have to wait like 12 hours after. So, you know, it's... That's why I'm always last off the ranks. It doesn't really bother me, but you know why? Because it gives us Steam players opportunity to see what bugs are coming through on the forum. You know, what to look for. If we see those bugs on Steam, we'll be like, yep, it's not just a console bug, it's a PC bug. That means technically it's a bug that's gonna, you know, obviously plague the route or loco or whatever it releases, you know. This speed limit is mainly because we're going over the wooden bridge just here. That's why we're slowing down. This is supposed to be a wooden bridge. Oh my God. Wow. I didn't actually notice that before. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? That's the first time I noticed that. System is in TSW, unless that was a mod. I don't know, or a livery that was put on here for this trip. Well, that's the first time I've ever actually seen that. The Chi system runs on the B&O, which is the well, back a cable and it breaks off and, yeah, it goes down the other way. And we recently did the B&O. Well, we did 17 miles of it because I just recently purchased it when the sales, when the summer sale was on, and for Train Simulator. And we did our first ever trip on there on our 50th episode of All Aboard a couple of weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago. So yeah, that was really cool. I did say at the time that I wouldn't mind doing the full length of it in the future. So that'll be on the cards later this year, I see. That'll be at our new location because I am moving house. As you might not be aware by now, I am moving house, and that's why those boxes are there in the background, because it's help me move house. Some of the boxes. like to thank everybody that gave my screenshot for Train Sim World a like for last week's theme, In the Dark, folks. But unfortunately, we didn't win the contest. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that did like it nonetheless in the end. A guy that won the Train Sim World contest a few weeks ago ended up winning the Train Simulator contest because, and the funny thing is, this week's Train Simulator contest winner was not the winner for the most likes, which is the second time this year that somebody has won the contest without having the most likes. So it is very rare that it happens, but for only the second time out of all the 28 weeks that the contest has been going for this year, we have a winner with not having the most likes. But it was a great photo, so I can't say nonetheless. I still think that Snowman, even though he had the most likes, I think Snowman's one was pretty nice, and I really think they should have won it. But the winner's photo was quite nice as well. So it was, yeah, it was very hard to judge. There was a lot of great photos, lovely photos from everybody again. Not only that, for Train Sim World as well. I noticed a couple of people for Train Sim World's one was off the ball though. That it didn't fit the theme or anything. So do note, folks, that when you're doing the community screenshot contests for both Train Sim World and Train Simulator, they have to fit the theme. And you've got to make sure that you don't have any mods or anything that are showing in the photo. That includes skyboxes and everything. So, make sure it does fit the theme though. If you want to post your normal photos, there is a photo area there where you can post your normal photos anyway on the forum. If you like to post your photos up on the page that I and many others that are admin. I'm one of the many admins on this particular Facebook page. Mark Newman is another one. We've got Oliver Ham is another one. Stuart is another one, and there's a couple others as well. But mainly them three and myself, we're pretty active. G'day to you if you are watching. Thank you for joining us. Cheers, buddies. Come and follow us. If you want to share your photos, or if you have any issues regarding Train Sim World 3, come and join the Train Sim World 3 Superfans page on Facebook. And you're more than welcome to join us wherever you are around the world. And do note, I'm only like to see people that are going to be active on the group, not just join the group for the fun of it. So do note that I do go through everybody's profiles to make sure that you are legit and everything. And even if others accept you, I always double check to see if you are a legit person. And yeah, I do sort of give you the benefit of the doubt, give you like a week or two to post something. And if you don't, then I normally 9 times out of 10 I probably remove the person from the group. But that's just me, because I just want to see people that are active, that share the same enthusiasm that I do for Train Sim World. Somebody that has played Train Sim World since day dot. Well, not day dot. I am OG of TSW. But you know what I mean. Like, I want people that are frequently talking about the game, active in the game. You know. And you know what? I'm over the stages now of just criticising things about the game anymore. I'm not even going to bother anymore. You know what? Because we all know what it's about, and all us locals know what it's all about. So I'm really just had a gutful of it, and I've had a gutful of the people that are just, you know, can't accept reality of the fact that I do talk smack sometimes about it. But I've just had enough of the crap, and I'm here to enjoy now. So that's what I'm all about. Let's just enjoy. I've more things to worry about in life at the moment than little petty crap, to be really honest. So we're here today doing this Creators Club scenario. Notice sand patch fast, it is an absolute fantastic scenario. I actually thought it was fast patch grade. We could vice versa it. Could be going the opposite way, and we'll just call it that. But yeah, this is a Creators Cup scenario. It's not built by myself. It's someone else's design. Can't actually tell you because I forgot to get the person's name. I do apologise, but yeah, thank you very much for the person that has shared this with the community. I would like to see traffic on here though. That's a bit of a disappointment. I'd like to have seen traffic come the other way, even if it was CSX stuff or. Yeah, that's what I would have put in it. I would have put CSX stuff in it. I would have put other NTAs in there. Lacking traffic, that's a bit of a disappointment. But for it actually being on the on this particular route, I definitely, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 8 out of 10. We're not worried about the speed limits, to be really honest. We're just gonna pump it. Let's get some fun into it. Even doing angles on here that we haven't done before. Look at this. Roadmap's been confirmed for next week. Retirement made easy. Honest bills. Call 555 Save Now. I can really see. Well, we know that Just Train's route is Blackpool, Preston, Blackpool. So yeah, Blackpool is definitely their route, and the Pacer is their train. So yes, the Pacer. So that is definitely coming. So yeah, no roadmap this week because it is only the first day of the month. We've had this happen before where they don't do roadmaps on the first day of the month because it's still technically July. For them, it's still technically July. So usually, if the Tuesday falls on the first day of the month, they usually go the week after. So it makes sense that it is next week. Now I can tell you guys, I know the Train Sim World 4 rumours are just absolutely running crazy over the forums and over the internet at the moment, and I still think it's a more of a possibility this year. But I think I don't know what to think about it really, because we usually have the cycle, the halfway mark, we have the fancy name, and fancy whistles and bells, and then the following, every 2 years is when we have the so-called new game. Even though it's not, it's just a marketing ploy. I don't know what to make about it. Definitely something is cooking massively. East Coast main line's pretty much, I keep telling you guys, I know a lot of people say, that London's coming, they've already said that they're going away from London and this and that. Well, they are going back to London because East Coast Main Line's coming. They're gone given they're working on East Coast Main Line. The Flying Scotsman's the Tamarick pack has already been, leaked. Smithfields are showing on the thing, so, like I said to you guys, if it's not Train Sim World 4, then the only way I can think of that they are recooking the 83 DLCs currently in the game is the only reason I can think of they cooking them is because the only other way I can think of is when last time they did the big jump from Train Sim World 1 to 2 with the engine upgrade, and that was a big jump. The only way I can think that the reason why they're doing this is that Unreal Engine 5 is definitely on its way for TSW. We'll have to wait and see. Is it going to be a roadmap? Are they going to show it as a roadmap and then they're going to surprise us with the announcement, even though we technically know it's there? But also, it was leaked that the pre-orders were starting on the 22nd, which is a Tuesday this month, and that was going to be the day when they're going to announce it. And I think they'll get. I'm not sure if they're going to do it like the whistles and bells of the 24-hour thing they did last year. I think if they did that, that'll be a gone given. But it would be interesting nonetheless because that was pretty cool. So yeah, just have to wait and see. But yeah, as far as my sources are telling me, roadmap's next week. And I'm also going off history as well, because yeah, I know that we have had 1 month here in the last year. It was in 2022 that we had the Tuesday fall on the first day of the month, and I even thought the roadmap was going to be that week at that time. And yeah, it turned out that when Rail TV was announced, it wasn't there. I thought, oh, okay, it must be the following week, and which it was. So yeah, we'll wait. We'll know at the end of the week anyway when they throw up the Rail TV for next week. The ambassador this week, I'm not too sure. They are doing another ambassador thing. That's the only Train Sim World thing they're doing this week. I'm not sure if it's gameplay or just like it was with the British Ace. I knew the British Ace even before he had 1,000 subs. That's how long I've been following that dude for. Man. I think I was over 1,000 subs before he even got to 1,000 subs. That's how slow I've been. You know, I've made my subs. Not an ambassador or anything, I'm just a TSW veteran, experienced veteran. I might be experienced, but I don't, you know, use all the safety systems and whistles and bells on everything I play. I got certain trains that I will definitely do it with, like 377s, 375s, for, you know, all the British stuff. I can use it for this as well, but I'm not too sure what it would do if I ran it on here. I would obviously, I would have to keep it down on the 15 miles all the way, because that being on blue. You don't want to do it while we're in a scenario circle, same patch files. It's a little bit faster. Midweek World of Trains has been posted this evening, earlier this evening as well, folks, for tomorrow's stream. Don't forget our Midweek World of Trains, the next 2 weeks of Midweek World of Trains are going to be special episodes with 2 amazing themes for those episodes. This week's theme is Underground, next week's theme is Thunderstorms. Tomorrow we're going to be doing 4 runs on the Bakerloo line from Queen's Park to Howard and Wellstone and vice versa. So yeah, we've got a Creators Club 1972 tube stock, the grey and red version of the 1972 tube stock, the standard 1972's tube stock, and the River Games 1938 tube stock. All on the cards. Well, I hope they do it with all the branches and everything, and the way that's sort of shaping up, it looks like they will be. So, knowing Just Trains, they'll the last couple of releases from Just Trains for Train Simulator, for instance, the U-Bahn, Hamburg, and the website version of Hope Valley, not the Steam version. The Steam version is not as good. The website version of Hope Valley, which were released, both of them were released late last year. Absolutely fantastic routes, and U-Bahn's actually received a patch just recently with improvements and everything, which is, yeah, they've added more AI and everything into it. And yeah, it's really, really good, and yeah, it absolutely smashes that stupid Aerosoft subway sim Hamburg thing out of the water. Obviously, that's a different U-Bahn compared, because there's 4 U-Bahns in Hamburg. But the Just Trains version is the longest one, being the U1. That is actually the longest route in the U-Bahns, out of all 4 U-Bahns in Hamburg. So yeah, I think they'll absolutely do it justice. It's gonna be a great release, and the Pacer, which I call the bus on rails, is gonna be a classic. It's gonna become a classic. I know what the train is. I've seen it. I've watched videos. It looks really cool. If it's got branches and everything, I can really see it being very similar to the likes of East Coast Way. Excuse me a second. Someone's talking about me. It's my lady again. Oh, hang on. I just missed that just then. I've seen that they had sand patch something on that tunnel just then. It's the first time I noticed that. So yeah, I reckon it's going to be really good. Obviously, we're not going to get away with scot-free, 100% free from bugs, that's a God given. But yeah, I think my expectations for it, the way I've been looking at it, everything, it just East Coast Way all over. If they're doing the branches and everything, yeah, it's going to be great. The East Coast Way has been my favourite route. I was in the train sim world before East Coast Way. I sort of had a little bit of a hiatus from it, about 6, 7, 8 months away from it, because I was sort of getting bored with it, and at the time there was not many DLCs to really enjoy. I really got hooked back on it in the start of 2000, and I had it on PlayStation 4 at the time, and East Coast Way was just released not prior to it. I kept holding off it, and I kept looking at it every time I was going to the store, PlayStation store. I kept looking at East Coast Way. I was just like, man, this route looks absolutely fantastic. Seen a lot of seen some videos for it, and seen high praise for it. I thought, this looks really cool. Yeah, ever since I played that was it. I like, this is by far the best release, and still to this day is one of the greatest. I still rate it as the best DLC in TSW history. So yeah, if I had to put a top 5 best routes of TSW to date, from TSW 1 to currently, I would have to go East Coast Way, Brighton Main Line, which is the London commuter. Third would be Lincoln Run Strucker for me, because it's an awesome route. That's the left Rhine. Even though I did want it to be modern originally, because I love the float that runs on there, and the 101's running there in real life as well. It obviously goes to Frankfurt in Train Simulator. That's the one that I did want originally. Still hopeful for an extension. Fourth would be Raru Austin, because Hemstrucker Raru, sorry. Raru Austin a little bit outside the top 5 for me. But Hemstrucker Raru, because it's a great route, and was actually voted from our crew here as the #1 route in TSW. We had a vote going on for the top 5 at the end of Train Sim World 1, and actually Hemstrucker Raru at the time actually won the vote by 1 vote. I was spewing because I actually voted for East Coast Way. And then 5 would have to be probably, I'll probably have to say Gossip Line, because yeah, it is an absolute awesome route. I would have said NEC New York Trenton, but I can't really put that in at the moment in the top 5, because yeah, until we get that massive upgrade for it. And there is, I'm thinking that there might be an extension coming that they'll take it to Philadelphia. If they don't take it to Philadelphia, I got a sneaky suspicion they might end up bringing in the original part of the NEC back into the game and take it over the Hell's Gate Bridge. And actually, that might be the way to bring those CSXs into the ballpark to actually be drivable. So as far as North Trans Pennine and Tees Valley line, those routes in those days were pretty dark routes when they were originally released. With the old skyboxes, they were quite dark. They absolutely shine these days, but if you know what they used to look like with the original OG skybox of Train Sim World, then yeah, I think yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it's like. Knowing Just Trains there they'll do good, I reckon. I think they might actually become everybody's favourite third party if they're new to Just Trains. If they don't know Just Trains has sort of got a up and down history. The underground route that they did, you know, for London was terrible, because one of the logos they offered didn't spawn in, and yeah, we all know that. And that particular underground train, man, I've never been able to get that particular system. I swear, if they ever did that route and they put that system in the game, oh my god, I'll be like, hell no. Do not play this. We gotta turn it in and jerk it in, and all the buttons and the safety systems are back. No. Anyway. Well, they have received updates, Chris. They have received updates. The new skybox got updated. There was fixes in Train Sim World 2 for both of them. Tees Valley line got updated. Northern Trans Pennine got updated. They've already been updated by the preservation crew. Well, the former preservation crew before Adam left, and now Adam works for Ribbit. Was it Ribbit Games? I think it was Ribbit Games or Skyhawk. I know he works for one of them now, but yeah, he's no longer with Dovetail. Which, you know, when they said they were giving up the preservation crew, I thought, oh yeah, here we go again. They're another one of them's going. No surprises. Here's another piece of the puzzle. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. I really think, yeah, ever since the Colonel Sam stopped doing regular live streams with the roadmaps and all the regular streaming that he does for Dovetail, I think that's when Dovetail sort of started less communicating with people in a way on the forums as well. Not so much on the forum, but a little bit on the forums, but more so it hasn't been as good communication with the community. And obviously, you know, after he left, they decided to change the roadmap. They decided to not announce the routes on the roadmap and just put in the coding and all this BS. And then it's like, it's not the same as it used to be. It used to be more fun when we had the announcements on the roadmap. You know, that's what the roadmap was all about, you know, having the announcements, you know, thrown on the roadmap. And yeah, it was more exciting, more fun back then. Now it's just, I look at the roadmap every month. When it comes to the roadmap every month, I'm like, is anything going to be added to the roadmap this month? You know, everybody gets really excited, and then when you see the roadmap, you just get absolutely massively disappointed. It's like, for me, the roadmap now is just like, there's no point of even bothering, you know, giving you guys news on our YouTube channel about the roadmap and that, because I just think it's just pointless now, you know. I'd rather give you a news when officially, you know, we get the announcement of the route or new aero train symbol, you know, or something like that, you know. I don't want to be talking about a roadmap that you can easily go to the forums and talk about now. Like, so I've given up on doing that side of things now. As you know, folks, I'm sort of going to be slowing down on train symbol towards the end of the year anyway, because I'm going to be getting more involved into my building, where my simulation routes come from, in that city building. And City Skylines 2 is coming at the end of the year, and as soon as that comes, that's it. I'm technically probably going to be doing more so that than anything else. That's not going to, yeah, like our midweek world trains, our Choo Choo Tuesdays will be still on. Yeah, that'll definitely be still going ahead. But we'll be doing a lot of city building, obviously with City Skylines 2. We are coming to the end of our first trip, which has taken a little bit longer than I thought it would. But nonetheless, all good. So yeah, don't count on those being updated, Chris, because you know, we've had these so-called promised Train Sim World 2 fixes for Train Sim World 2 people, by the way, for quite a while. And I say to you guys, well, it's already been delisted from PlayStation, from Xbox, from PC. There's no point. It should be updated for Train Sim World 3. And I'll be honest with you guys, I like this roadmap this month to actually, for them to actually explain themselves why it's taking so long to fix the baby bullet, for instance, and the timetable upgrade for the Peninsula Corridor. Alright, there we go. Very nicely done. Let's now go to our next route. You're on Midway World Trains tomorrow. Choo Choo Tuesdays, 1:28 live. With the Aussie Don, the Godfather. Thank you very much for joining me. Right. Let's gossip line action right now. Alright. Let's go with the retro. Bit of retro, and we're gonna go from no. There we go. 10:31. Very nicely done. been a nice clear day. Nice clear August day. All right, enjoy. According to Science Now, the July 2023 was likely the hottest month in 120,000 years. Lol. Lol. Just reading the article then on the one of the parts of the metro that they're building here in Sydney for the trains. Apparently the commuters on the Bankstown line, which is currently run by the normal train network, it's going to be replaced for the metro. Going to take over the normal train network there. Apparently they're going to face a year of buses, and it'll probably turn into 2 years, knowing the government. 2G10 Manchester Piccadilly, Hatfield via Gloss. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's the first time I'm taking this particular one. Okay, lights are on. Hey, obviously, this first part of the section's all part of Hope Valley as well. Is that a, yeah, 518? Bit of traffic there. It's the first time I've actually seen a freight train on here, so that's really cool. Or I might have seen another one prior. I think I might have seen one or two prior, actually. Coal trains, yeah, it's, yeah, yes and no. It depends what it's doing. It could be, for instance, you know, at another hauling yard, you know, you have to pick up some empty hoppers, you know, and take them down to maybe, you know, they might need some maintenance, so they'll go to the maintenance centre, which will be in another hauling yard, maybe just down the road or something like that. Or, you know, it might be a situation where, you know, they might need the hoppers at the next, or the, you know, the freight, wherever it is on at the next part of the route, at another yard, and, you know, so they can make the length of the train. And so, you know, there's shelting as well. So, but yeah, when it comes to a load of coal, obviously, you know, a load of coal's going to a destination where the coal's needed. So yeah, it's depends what it needs to do. Guy Bridge next. coming into Guide Bridge. It's the place where I had my class 40 up on the forum in the Dark theme last week. I am involved again this week on the week 29 screenshot contests at the Dovetail forums for Train Simulator, by the way, folks, for this week's theme, Switzerland. So I was the first one to post a photo up on there, actually, for this week's contest. And yeah, do give it a like, folks. Vote for me, the Aussie Don. Well, you're not voting, you're just giving it a like, and obviously it's up to Dovetail if they choose whether or not the most likes wins it, but you know, it's their choice at the end of the day. So good luck to everybody that does get involved in the community screenshot contest at the forums for Train Sim World and Train Simulator this week. I'm not involved in the Train Sim World the Train Sim World contest this week because it's a bit of a, yeah, it's a pretty hard theme this week actually. So I'm not really getting involved in it this week. I'll have to say to you guys, when I've seen the first one actually for there this week, actually I think that's a pretty damn good photo. The Midlands one. Actually, I think I gave that one a like actually. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not involved in this week for Train Sim World. I know you can win a big prize for it this time around, but yeah. I did say to you guys that they should start giving away stuff and everything, so are they listening to me? If they are, hello. Thank you very much for choosing, for doing that. I think that's cool, you know. You can win a prize. I did say to you guys, I reckon they should start giving away prizes and stuff for the contest. So hopefully that could be a thing where they'll start doing it more often. I did say to you guys I would like to see them open up a merchandise store. That would be really cool. We could purchase Train Sim World t-shirts and caps and mugs and they might even if they did a merchandise store, had a nice t-shirt. Well, it won't be nice, but it might be nice, you never know. They might add a t-shirt where it's got Matt's face on it and on the back of it says I love pink. I'll go to you went and seen the Barbie movie. Sorry. I'm such a cruel person sometimes. Flurry Field next. I think this, this has got the same problem as what, what's the name's got, Cross City, where you get the collectibles and they're not actually saving. It's one of the reasons why I don't bother with collectibles anymore. Yeah, well, you can use that as an example, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying, you know, you empty hoppers, you know. But there might be cases where, you know, they might need more hoppers, and, you know, obviously they come from another location. It could be in another part of the holding yard as well. And obviously, you know, you got your shelter loco in there that'll do all that work. Uncoupling and coupling and, you know, all that stuff. Now I got something in my eye, and now it's all red and it's all watery and it feels itchy now. This is the station before we go over the bridge that has the freeway. Highway, freeway. What do you reckon? I think it's a highway or freeway. I think it's a freeway. Yeah, I'll call that a freeway. Actually got a nice little horn salute on the short video, the video that I did the other day. I did 2 parts of it. The inner city coming into Blacktown train station and the Western Main Line, the T1 line here in Sydney, Australia. Last Friday of it coming into the station. Then I did the other shot of it taking off. I was spewing. I was like 20 seconds off the getting the video to record. He actually gave me a nice little horn salute because, yeah, I actually spoke to the guy while I was waiting there for 5 minutes on the station, because yeah, there was a train going up the Mount Victoria, so it was a Blue Mountains train, in a city, 8 car in a city, the legendary inner city train. I call it the legendary train. It's the last of the trains that are here in Sydney that are running, that are actually is from my childhood, that are still running. They are getting replaced with a brand new inner city, which has been going through testing and is already over almost 3 years delayed. And I think, you know, we know the reasons why things are delayed. You know, with, you know, what happened with COVID and stuff. But yeah, nonetheless, has been delayed, the new inner city. I'm definitely going to be doing a video on the channel of the new inner city. Oh, you betcha. I'm hoping to get out on the launch day for the new part of the metro here in Sydney as well, and do video with shorts and stuff on our channel for that as well. But yeah, we currently have 2 parts of the metro getting built. There was talk that the government was going to scrap it and stop construction, but I haven't heard anything else about it. And I don't know why they're going to scrap it, because they've already started works and everything on the metro coming out near my area. Well, currently the area that I'm living in, but it probably won't be near me when I move. I don't know where I'm moving to at the moment. Definitely be here in Sydney, but don't know where. Might be closer to a train. Might be closer to a train. Who knows? I might be further from a train, which will be disappointing. I hope this year's core update actually updates the DRAs actually and gives us a key on the keyboard to actually press the button to turn it on instead of having to use the mouse on it. Broad bottom next. DRA. It's actually put us behind now with that little stuff up, but anyway. Yeah, but then I won't be able to get anything done in the studio. Yeah, no, it won't be like that. You know, because obviously I want to broaden my wings instead of, you know, doing... Like, I'll be honest, I always do things more so than not on always off the T1 line here in Sydney, because obviously I live off it. But the T1's actually the fastest line here in Sydney. A double echo on it just then, you hear that? I got some beautiful stations along here, and beautiful scenery. I love it when you get down to here, there's all this scenery here. It's so cool. Here's the first of the big bridges. Obviously that red light's for up here further. Probably got to wait for a train to come in from the other way, which is the case. Works! This is dinting. Passengers standing in front of the doors again, that's another issue that's been occurring in Train Sim World for quite a while now. Was fixed on a few of the routes that did have it, but has obviously not been completely squashed. So a bug that really needs to be squashed, you know, once and for all. So hopefully something that is being considered in this year's, well, obviously not considered, obviously something that hopefully is getting fixed in this year's core update. Obviously, as soon as you lock those doors, they should start moving, which in this case they're not. Gonna go and quickly use the restroom after this trip, folks, as well. Just gotta freshen up just before our last trip. Our last trip will be a short trip, by the way. We're going to be heading to the Railworks Austin to finish off today. Don't forget to join us again tomorrow, folks, for our midweek World of Trains episode 137. Tomorrow is a London Underground special. All of our trips will be from the London Underground. Oh, everybody just jump off board. Yep. Nobody. Nope. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there we go with that one. Very nicely done. Should be a gold medal. No surprises. 10,534. Alright. Okay. I need to go and use the restroom. I'll just quickly jump on and grab it. Oh, man. I wish I had one in the, like, just here. No, I'm joking. Alright, 422 DB, we just got stocky. Here we go, 6 minute service. 8:09 AM, nice light cloud. Yeah, a bit of light cloud. Do enjoy. Alright, back in a second. Thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate it. RB48 service. I think RB48's on this one, if I remember rightly. I usually just go Uber Barman. Oh. Actually, I'll do that one. Parking brakes off. There'll be a full replay of today's Choo Choo Tuesdays added to our dedicated Train Sim World Free playlist. At the end of the full HD replay, there will be links on the screen for the 3 previous episodes of Choo Choo Tuesdays. We'll be back next Tuesday with episode 129. Midweek World of Trains will be on tomorrow with our London Underground special, our 137th edition in total. 2 hours of Train Sim World Free London Underground Bakerloo line action, as we do 4 types of the tube stocks. It's going to be a great stream. Live from 8 PM in the East Coast of Australia, 7:30 PM South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 PM Western Australia. 6 AM Western, 6 PM Western Australia. International viewers, 11 AM British Summer Time, 12 PM Germany, 6 AM in the Eastern States of the USA, 5 AM Oklahoma and Texas, USA, 3 AM Los Angeles, West Coast time zone, 3:30 PM India, 5 PM Indonesia, 7 PM Japan, 10 PM New Zealand. Do join us then for Midweek World of Trains. Set the reminder now, it's showing up on our upcoming live streams if you're watching us live right now. And if you're watching this at a later time, there might be a full replay on that as well. So, yeah. Right. There we go. Fantastically done. All right. 2,885 action points. You know what? We've still got time. We've still got 10 minutes according to this. Just here. Did I start early today? We've got 10 minutes according to this thing. I didn't actually realise. Okay. Well, we've still got 10 minutes. So that's not the end of the stream. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more to go. We've got another 10 minutes. Oh, if I knew that, I would have went hamstruck around. Because, yeah, that would have been more appropriate. But nonetheless, all good. All good. Alright. Let's take a little rapid transit trip, why don't we? Yeah. Nice little rapid transit. It's been a while since I've been on EA. Let's do this one. Alright, here we go. Enjoy. Bit of cross-city action. This was the original underground set. Well, this is technically, you know, it's got an underground section, which is the cross-city Leipzig. So, yeah, this is the original underground route for Train Sim World. And 1. Here we go. Okay, let's take the brightness down that. Release the brakes on there. Turn those on there. Get the brakes on there. I think it's already done. Yep, that's all done already. None of that works, unfortunately. We can get a bit of seafloor on if we wanted to. Oh, not PCB. I could do that, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Let's close the doors. Looks like we're coming out of the underground section of Leipzig here. Yep, here we are. Okay. Get those bright lights on. I was thinking, hang on, it's a bit dark. It's not normally that dark. What's going on? MDR, final stop along our journey here today. Very good. There we go. We've definitely our final trip this time around. I wasn't too sure. I was a little bit premature there, but actually I looked at the time on my live and I'm like, hang on, I've still got 10 minutes. Because I usually go for 2 hours, and I thought, oh, no, I'm not going to cut it short this time. Yeah, thought, yep, we'll do one more. So there we go. S1 service on the cross-city section of the rapid transit. That was the Leipzig cross-city. So yeah, very, very nicely done indeed. So that definitely is the end of the 128th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an honor and privilege. And from us here at Australia, Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment, I am the Aussie Don, your Week 6 and Week 26 screenshot contest winner for 2023 for Train Simulator Classic, and Week 16 for Deutsche Bahn Week for Train Sim World here in 2023. We'll see you next time. Take care. Hooroo. Don't forget to join us live later today for the launch of Oklahoma American Truck Simulator.